Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Nari. Welcome back to another episode of the Narcult podcast. Today I'm gathered by the one and only my amigo, my compadre, another member of Room Plays. I'm gathered here with a subject.
What's up? Subject here. You can call me Abyss or ZQ. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll be honest, only reason he's on here is I couldn't get another guest in time. And eventually everyone in the group is gonna show up on here anyway. So figured why not
That's true.
start. Yeah, why not just start
Before we
now?
started this recording, I was eating.
Yeah, we actually did one run of this, and he was eating while we were doing that recording.
Yeah, I ran out of food.
Yeah.
I'm
Food
upset. I
fight.
couldn't be disrespectful in this recording.
Was that just like a habit for you now?
It's going to be. I'm going to make it a habit.
Be as freaking vile as possible. Um. All right. So I don't really have any questions lined up. I'll be 100% honest with you.
How do you not have a question?
I don't want to have to repeat the same thing I've asked people in prior episodes, which has just been basic world news
It's a
sort of stuff.
podcast. We could talk about anything other than
Exactly.
questions.
Exactly.
Therefore,
That's
we don't need to ask questions. We need to ask theories.
theories. Great. Friggin' let's think of some amazing theories then.
Potatoes. Mars. Potatoes
Alright.
came
You,
from Mars.
you say potatoes and Mars. Did you watch The Martian when it came out?
I don't remember if it was called The Martian.
It was that movie with astronaut got trapped on Mars and all he had to cultivate was potatoes, and that was all he ate for, I think, like 3 months. I could be horribly wrong.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
watch that.
it came out a while back. I don't remember the name of the actor. I'm bad with names, especially actors.
I'm bad with
So
faces and names.
I'm bad with everything. So, um, yes, the guy had to live on potatoes and potatoes alone for like 3 months, maybe longer. And I remember watching like game theory and film theory and that shit, and they tried to do like the math to see if someone could do that. I'm sitting here thinking,
Hmm.
probably shouldn't.
You really shouldn't eat on Mars. That radiation?
The solar radiation would contaminate the food horrifically, unless it was protected somehow, which most likely
Yeah,
it was. But I'm
I
just
mean, it
saying,
would
like from a,
contaminate it to the point that you would literally be poisoned and then
I'm just
dead in
saying
a few
from,
seconds.
I'm just saying like from a dietary standpoint, that's not a good idea. Just potatoes for that long, like, dude, I get sick and crappy after eating like nothing but potatoes for like a week, which I've had to do that before, and it's not fun.
If you only eat potatoes, you'd basically be dry. Potatoes aren't the best at moistening anything at
Well, not
all.
just your body would begin to reject it as well because you'll just get sick of it.
Hmm.
Like I remember at one point I just stopped eating. Like my sister would have my mom make nothing but pancakes and waffles, and like
Oh my god.
I just got sick of it after a while to the point where every time I would eat one, I puked. I just couldn't touch it. So,
Just absolute rejection.
yeah, your body begins to reject the food that it's being forced.
It's like, I have already too much of this. Get something else, you stupid fucking idiot.
Yeah, so imagine having to do something like that, but it's only potatoes for
God,
3 months, and you're eating it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and maybe a midnight snack.
fucking hell. You would already be dead in like the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm saying that's probably not realistic. Then again, it's a movie about going to Mars,
Hmm.
so
I mean, 2 weeks is just like the second week you have to force yourself to eat it, and the third week you're just flat out rejecting it.
Right. It's still gonna be horrid. Probably need, like, if you're gonna go on a trip like that, you would think they'd have more than one type of food that you can grow
Mm-hmm.
and cultivate.
Or
Like,
have some
I don't.
like uh, what are they the refineries for food? You know the I forgot what it was called, but like it refines the potatoes. You know?
Just like a processor or something.
Yeah,
I think I know what you mean.
one
Maybe.
of
I don't.
those, and then just like have it change into with different supplements into it, like chips per se, or
Yeah, you'd assume like going on a trip to Mars, you would take uh different types of vegetables. Obviously, potatoes, maybe some carrots. Uh,
corn possibly.
cor- Probably not corn because of how it grows, but I'm talking like stuff that grows into the soil, not out of it, like corn would.
I mean, it'd be nice to have it grow out instead of inside of the dirt where it's probably like not even safe at all.
I mean, would you rather it grow in the dirt, or would you rather it grow outside of the dirt and get contaminated by, like we said, cosmic radiation?
Cosmic radiation, because I'd prefer not to eat the soil, the
Well,
disgusting soil that it
where,
grew into.
where, where do you think the food here on Earth gets its nutrients from? It gets it from the soil
Soil.
that's grown in, yeah. And
But
the soil on Mars isn't that far off from Earth soil.
I mean that's true because it used to have a atmosphere before the
Yeah,
atmosphere got just deleted or moved somewhere else.
yeah, it used to be habitable, which I think that's one of the reasons why scientists are so like, uh, if anything were to
Trying to find
happen
a way
to
to live
Earth,
on Mars.
yeah, if anything were to happen to Earth, we could move to Mars. In reality, if we were to move to Mars, we'd probably have to live in biodomes or something, just because of how downhill um, the entire environment and the planet's gone.
We'd have to basically be inside the under the surface, having dug out an entire area before we go there.
Yeah, we'd have to we'd have to be inside the planet. B, have some sort of protection on the surface, like biodome, tent, something like that.
I mean,
Or
I would have preferred to be like underground and then have like these pillars of support to keep the ground above us. And
mole people.
yeah, plus we'd have more space instead of like being stuck in the tiny little zones. Because after a
Right.
while, you'd get sick of it.
Another option is like did you ever play Spore
Yeah, I
growing
played
up?
that.
Yeah, once you get to the galactic stage, you can get a tool where you can just completely terraform planets to your will.
I mean, technically, humans can already terraform the whole Earth if they decided to together.
Well, yeah, we've kind of been doing that our entire life.
Hmm.
Like
But
we've
at the moment, we're trying to preserve what's left.
yes, we've changed so much that now we're like, maybe we should hit the rewind button.
Hit rewind, preserve everything.
Back up, back up, back up. We've gone too far.
Use what space we've already used. We cannot use more. But we're going to the stage where we're already overpopulating, so we're just gonna keep taking more space because that's just how, as separate people, do things and think.
Yeah. Uh, you have people that shit. What am I trying to say? You have scientists that talk about planets out there that are like Earth, and they compare the two. Like there was one in a nearby solar system, I think, and it just looks like a bigger version of Earth.
Fucking hell.
And I'm just sitting here going, uh, that's a bit far though. Like, don't get me wrong, probably not a bad like option, but it's far. You'd have to pack enough supplies on the ship for that kind of trip, and
Well,
then you'd have to,
technically, you'd have to like readjust it so that you can keep going towards it, because you know how things move. They keep moving. They don't really stay still, so you have
right.
to like adjust it.
Yeah, you'd have to adjust the trajectory of the ship, because obviously the planet's going to be orbiting the sun
Hmm.
that it, of course, orbits. So
And because it's in a
there's,
different universe, it's gonna be
it's not a different
trajectory.
universe. It's in a different solar system. That's for sure. But it's not far. It's not far. I don't think. I don't
Yeah, but
think.
we'd have to like take
Don't.
a like use up all of Earth's current resources just to get there, and then use up that planet's resources to get to another one. So
Yeah. Please, anyone watching this, feel free to correct me in the comments because I have no idea what I'm talking about.
same.
Like, this is all stuff that I've just heard growing up. Like, this is just what I've been fed from watching different shows. Like, when I grew up, I didn't watch cartoons. I watched the fucking like Science Channel, National Geographic, Animal Planet.
Uh, I didn't watch like the actual cartoons. I was more interested with the facts as a kid. So like I watched like what's that one wildlife cartoon show with the real animals and shit?
On what
Wild
channel?
Kratts or something?
Yeah. That's the one that aired a bit ago on PBS.
Yeah, I watched that and I wasn't there for like the cartoon. I was more interested in the facts
Yeah,
about the animals.
you like to learn about the animals and stuff.
Cause I was more about like, what if something happened, then I have to live in the wild, so it's better to learn if
Can
something
I
were to
eat
happen,
this?
learn about the animals.
Is this animal edible?
It was useless. Wildcat was useless. All it
Jesus
was preserving.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
And then
Yeah,
as I grew,
I used to watch the Wildcrats too. They had two other shows. The Krat Brothers. They had
hmm
two other shows they did. One of them was Zaboomafoo, which they aired on I think it was either PBS or it was their sister channel Sprout.
Sprout
And
probably.
yeah, and it was called Zaboomafoo because it had a lemur in it called Zaboomafoo. And they used a combination of a puppet and an actual lemur for the show. And every episode was like a trip. They had
Oh
one
my.
episode with one of the brothers like trapped inside a giant egg when they were
hmm
trying to teach about eggs. Um, they brought the animals onto the show too. Like they brought in elephants and that sort of shiz.
Mm.
And then they had another one called Be the Creature that aired on Animal Planet for a bit. And in that one, they just went out into the wild and lived alongside the creatures and documented them.
Right.
So, yeah. So I watched all of their shiz growing up, and between them and watching like Steve Irwin, I have more animal knowledge than I think I should.
I mean, that's great because like you know how to like get past them and stuff like that. Kill
No,
them
no, 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 no,
possibly.
no, no. I don't know any of that, and yet I know how slugs mate.
Oh fucking hell. So
Don't
all
know,
you
don't know how to hunt a baboon, but I know how slugs feck.
oh my fucking god. Absolutely useless.
Don't know how to escape an alligator, but I know how to beat the shit out of one.
I, well, you don't escape one as long as you can fight it. Then yeah, it
That's a
works.
good point.
Because like it's either fight or escape, and you have the knowledge of how to fight stuff. So
Yeah, but
so far,
I'd rather not fight the giant reptile that's been around for millions of years that could easily rip my arm off.
I mean, technically, aren't they like slow on land for some?
Some of them, yeah, but then you've got others like the American alligator. Have you seen those figures? They actually like get on their legs and sprint at you.
Yeah.
And it's
Fucking hell.
horrifying. Giant toothed lizards bolting at you with their jaws wide open.
God.
Yeah. Um,
I
and
mean, the
then
best way to defend against that, in my opinion, was to like use a spear shoved down its throat.
well, the thing is, they taught like, hey, if you don't have a weapon and you're fighting an alligator, the best thing you can do, get your hands around its jaws because they're great at
Yeah.
closing. They have great bite pressure. Like if they bite you, you're gonna lose an arm. But they said like it can't open its mouth. They have a
Yeah, if you
very
keep the
bad
mouth
open.
closed, you're safe. It's basically safe.
Yeah, that's why like in like Steve Irwin took like duct tape and he just duct taped their mouths shut.
Mm. But like, if you're living in wildlife, wouldn't you'd have to like find a way to
You'd
make
have
rope.
you'd have to use like a vine, which I think would
Yeah.
work pretty well if you found a strong enough one.
I mean, you could make rope. You just have to like use a lot of fibers and tear
Right.
apart leaves and shit to get that result. Go through the process of making one.
Yeah. It's not I don't think it'd be that hard to make a rope. Maybe.
It'll be painful because like you have to repeatedly do the same motions over and over.
Oh, I hate doing crap like that. Doing the same thing repeatedly.
Yeah, but like that's just what it is whenever you're making like reinforced rope and shit.
I think that's just a part of life. Just you do the same things.
Hmm.
Like
But like you
it,
just
it
have to find a way to make it fun.
yeah, just sing Hakuna Matata while you do it. There you go. Literally, if I'm in a call and it's dead, I'll just start singing Hakuna Matata. You've heard me do it.
Yeah, fucking weirdo. And it works.
It works, yeah, that's the best part.
Everyone wakes up and is
You
like, no, no, no.
yeah, everyone either like, no, please stop, shut up, or they'll join in. So it's a win.
It's a win-win.
It's definitely a win. So yeah, it's definitely a bit of a win. Just the fact that
That you wake up the other people in there.
yeah, you wake them up, you annoy them. Yeah,
It's pretty good.
it's the good life. Jeez. I'm gonna go back to a video that I don't think has been uploaded yet, which I think is due this Saturday, if
Hmm.
I'm right, Zeph.
I have to work on
Um,
on the sketches for that
yeah,
one.
yeah. No, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but one of the things we mention is a certain animal, and I want to point this out. You've seen like the frilled lizards before?
Hmm.
Like they freaking sprint at you on their back legs and they shoot a frill from around their neck. And, that's what the little prick from Jurassic Park's based on. And it's just like, imagine IRL meeting that thing.
No.
Like, I think it's from Asia, I think. But just the fact that it exists is a bit unnerving. Like, don't get me wrong, it's small enough you could probably just punt it.
Just punch in.
Yeah, you can just kick it away or something. It's
Just
gonna bolt at you, and you're gonna kick it over a few houses.
fucking hell. The tiny
But
little
it's
bastards.
yeah, it's tiny. It's like a foot tall, maybe on its back legs.
In the movie, it looks like it's like only like what 3 inches big. Fucking
Well,
hell.
that's because they make it bigger because it's not actually the reptile. Uh, it's meant to be a dinosaur.
I mean, it's still a dinosaur regardless of the size, because like these little guys, if they're in groups, you're fucking dead. They
I'm
will
not
hurt
talking
you.
about I'm not talking about the dinosaur. I'm talking about the IRL thing. Like
Yeah,
the
if they're in
real.
packs, they'll hurt you. It'll really hurt.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. Probably not gonna kill you though. Plus, I think they're solitary.
I mean, they should be
Hence,
solitary.
yeah, that's why they have the frill. They don't have a pack to intimidate, so they only have the frill to like deter predators. That same thing with like the king cobra. They run solo, and in fact, they even eat each other. But because they have that frill, and because they're so large, people like nothing will touch them.
Spinosaurus?
What about
What am I looking at?
Spinosaurus? What are you
Huh?
looking at?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I'm over here getting sidetracked.
Jesus Christ. Also, fun fact, this happened a while back. Don't know if it got resolved or not. I just heard rumors about it. Haven't really done much else looking into it, so please forgive me if I'm spreading any false info. Please do. Um, um, supposedly, AMC, the movie company,
Mm-hmm.
they've banned all showings of Universal Pictures.
Of what?
Universal Pictures, like the company that makes movies, they've banned all showings. So no more
Why?
Jurassic Park movies being showed in their theaters. No more Halloween. None of that. Gone. Because
Why?
apparently during the beginning of the Corona outbreak, whenever theaters first got shut down,
Mm-hmm.
what happened was Universal had this Trolls movie they were preparing to air in theaters, and
Oh.
because of Corona, they couldn't. So Universal decided to just show the movie like on streaming
Oh.
services and shiz.
Oh
But
no.
they had a contract with AMC that hey, you can't do that. That's against our agreement. We're the only company that's allowed to air your films or something like that. Again, probably getting info wrong, knowing me.
That's
So
dumb. That's not how you
yeah,
make profit.
so they just straight up banned all Universal movies.
It's retarded.
Meaning, if you want to watch Jurassic Park or any of the new Jurassic World movies, you'll have to go to like one of those 99-cent theaters that are like really garbage.
Ugh. Or wait it out until it appears on Netflix or Hulu, some shit.
Yeah, yeah, that's also an option.
Which is what I'm gonna do because I don't feel like going outside anytime or at any point.
Knowing me, what'll probably happen is if like for a franchise like Jurassic Park, they'll air multiple movies, and then they'll air the new movie, and then they'll do like a bundle at stores that is like the new movie plus all the old ones for like a set price. And then I'll probably just do that because I want like all the movies on disc form.
Aye.
Probably a horrible idea.
Oh, the iguana looking ass dumb fucking thing.
What are you looking at? Are
What
you
do you
just
want to
looking?
know?
Are you looking at big dinosaurs or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I ask where, how, and why?
Why not?
That's a good point. So which one are you looking at that looks like an iguana?
You know the scene where the dinosaur gets in the car with the guy with the guy who basically let out all the dinosaurs?
Yeah, the little Dilo, yeah.
Yeah, him. That's what I'm looking at right now. A little model of it.
Oh, the little Dilophosaur. Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking disgusting.
It's adorable!
Iguana ass looking neck.
Dude, that little guy is ripped though. Fucking look at it. In the
For
movie, he's got
real.
his yeah. He's taking some mad steroids or something. He is jacked.
I mean, most dinosaurs would be mad ripped though, if you think about it.
I would assume not because I don't think they get much like upper body exercise, except maybe like the herbivores. Like
Well, the
look at T-Rex for example. Dude's got like no arms.
I mean, it is a predator, and it primarily uses its jaw to tear and destroy.
Yeah, it had a crazy bite force. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. But the other dinosaurs being big enough to like absolutely almost cancel out that force. E.
Dude, whenever I first heard, I like growing up, I always thought, oh, T-Rex, he's the king of the dinosaurs, so he's the biggest and the baddest, right?
No. But yeah, I can
No.
see that. I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see
you assume so,
but I
and
didn't
then
assume that.
I did, and then I was corrected.
What I thought was like most creatures, because you know how like wolves they fight for who's the alpha most sometimes, right?
Right.
That's what I thought about dinosaurs. Like since they're different kinds of species, the predators they would fight over who's more dominant over the whole area.
Oh yeah, like you'll there are like fossil records of predators that like fought and then didn't kill each other. They fought for dominance or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Africa, there was the Spinosaurus, and then there was another one that was just as big called the Caracaradontosaurus.
Caradontosaurus.
No, Caracaradontosaurus.
Carcharodontosaurus.
There you go. And it was just as big, and the two figures fought apparently a lot, or quite often. So, again, please, my dinosaur knowledge may be horribly wrong. I like to think I know a lot, but then whenever I talk about what I know, I'm corrected, and I'm like, guess I'm a fucking idiot then.
Bloody hell.
So, if I did get that wrong, I would love to know.
I mean, it would be nice to learn more about it, but you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
hey, it's already
nice to
25
learn.
minutes. Holy shit.
Yeah, I get caught up pretty quickly. I mean, it's fine, right? A lot of
Yeah, it's
podcasts go
fine,
on
but you
for
know, it's a
hours.
podcast. We could just stream
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
We don't
Like
have to edit it, so.
honestly, I should start streaming these maybe.
He.
Live stream the podcast. Let's go. All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up then, and
Yeah,
you people can let me know in the comments if you want to see this live streamed. If you watch this, I don't even know if anyone's out there. If you're out there,
I
please
mean, could
send
care
help.
less, but you know,
Please
just
send
making
help.
sure.
I'm
Just
begging
making
you.
sure. Comment down, get as much likes as possible. We'll see about doing it.
Please, they've had me trapped down here for weeks now.
No, we have. Wait, yeah, we
They
have. Everyone's
they
trapped in the
won't let me
basement. I don't
out.
know what the
Please.
upper ups. I don't know what the board is doing.
Zeph just won't let us out. Zeph's had us trapped down here for weeks. He's been brutally torturing us.
No, he hasn't been torturing us. He's just been
He's been feeding us nothing but Pringles.
Yeah. These weird ass Pringles. The pizza guy.
They're the pizza kind, but the worst part is they're like the fucking wrinkly ones, wrinkly
Ugh.
Pringles.
Yeah.
Wrinkly.
Ugh.
He's been giving us wrinkly pretzel Pringles. It's horrible. Oh God.
Ugh. Stop. Open up.
Let us out.
Let us out. We don't want in.
We want out.
Hi.
All right. My name's
You will
Nari.
never
You've been
escape.
watching the Narcult podcast.
It's already
Thank you
ended.
so much. Oh, that's a shame.
What?
Hey, Zeph.
Hi.
Bye bye.